Welcome back to the vlog. We are on our way up to drop this vehicle off, which is called Moose. It's our 2017 Sprinter van we bought 2 years ago almost. I think we bought it in April. January, February, March or April of 2022. And now it's 2024, so this will be our second year having Moose in our capable little hands. And we discovered when I did that stealth camp at the keg, and it wouldn't start the next morning. We didn't know what it was, and so we had it towed up to Mercedes. They checked it out. They said it started perfectly fine that next morning, which sucked huge. But I guess saving grace, they did a once through of the engine area and discovered that I think it's called the DPF, which I think has something to do with the emissions, has broken free from the engine and is ejecting superheated gas or air or whatever against a wiring harness. So they recommended replacing it, which is a lot of money. And we said, don't fix it right now because we need to think about this. And so after talking with a few people, like my buddy Ed, who is a mechanic, he knows all about this kind of stuff, or used to be a mechanic. He still basically is. He doesn't do it as a job anymore, but he used to fix Lamborghinis and stuff. So he knows what he's talking about. And he said, don't mess with it, Ken. He goes, just get it fixed. Get it done by Mercedes. They'll do it perfect. They'll do it right. It'll be guaranteed. And then you won't have anything to worry about. But because if you leave it and it does more damage to the DPA or whatever, DPF, and then it wrecks your engine, he said the engines are like $40,000 to replace. So he goes, don't screw with it. Just get it fixed. What we're hoping for is that's all it is. And when they fix it, it'll be labor plus the part done. And we're hoping, like, because right now, I'm not sure how long it's been broken, but because it's broken, it is ejecting superheated air onto a wiring harness that in the report, when they checked it, it said it felt a little bit crispy. So the casings of the wire or the wiring harness felt a little bit crispy. So the superheated gas that's being dumped onto those wires could destroy the wiring harness. Then you'd have to replace the huge wiring harness. So when I went and picked it up the last time we had it there, the mechanic actually came out and talked to me, and he's like, Ken, like, you really need to get it done, because right now we do have a diesel in there that they let it go too long, and now he says it's a huge mess. They have to like replace all these wires plus the DPF plus all the labor, and it's now really expensive. So we're just biting the bullet, getting this thing fixed, and then we don't have to worry about it. We got a bunch of trips coming this summer, this spring, very soon. I need to do something next week. So this is like the perfect time. Again, guys, because you guys watch my videos and you're always thumbsing up my videos, hopefully, and leaving comments and sharing my videos, especially the food videos, and especially the long play videos, it generates revenue to fix things like this. If I had this as a normal vehicle, and I had a normal job, I don't know. Like, if this was a vehicle that I had to use, I guess I'd have to get it fixed. But it would take months to recover financially from. But because of you guys and because of all the views you guys give me and everything, and then as the supporters on my Patreon, the supporters as my channel members, all of you guys help rock this channel and the KBD Productions TV channel, and helps me afford to fix things like this. You know, some people say, like with Rusty, a lot of people, like if I had a normal job working for the school board and I bought Rusty for $4,800 and I put like $5,000 into it over the last 2 years, 3 years, and then then somebody said, oh, well, the transmission, whatever it needs to be fixed, is going to cost $3,000 to $4,000, I'd get rid of it. I am totally on your side with that. Get rid of it. Get a newer vehicle and cross your fingers and hope that the next vehicle isn't a lemon also. So Rusty, I wouldn't say it's a lemon. It's just an old car. Just has a lot of kilometers on it, and we did what we needed to do with him. I still don't know what I'm going to do with him at the moment, because this vehicle is proving to be a good vehicle to use. I just won't be able to do those typical stealth camping, although we've done a few with this vehicle and we got away with it. So but the more we work on this vehicle, the more it will look like a RV, and parking an RV in any parking lot of a restaurant, it looks like somebody's possibly sleeping in there. So when you just park, you know, a Town and Country Chrysler and black out the windows, you know, most people wouldn't take two looks at your car and think that there's somebody sleeping in there. But when it starts looking like an RV and a big rig like this, it is possible I might get called out on it. I don't think I'd ever get any trouble. I think like some of the other people that I watch, when they've got you know, woken up at 3 o'clock in the morning by the police, they just bang on the side of the van, get you up, tell you you can't sleep here. Okay, you just get in your driver's seat and drive off. They don't arrest you. You're not doing anything illegal that is warranted to be arrested or charged with something. If anything, the property manager might want to trespass you, but they don't want to trespass you if you're just sleeping in your vehicle, not causing any problems. So I can't ever see me getting in trouble doing what I'm doing, unless some owner has some beef with me, or you know, possibly there's a lot of people that try to use and abuse their parking lot to sleep in and then litter, and it's do all kinds. So they might be kind of a little upset and angry towards people living in their vans on their property. So, but again, most of the places I go to, I don't think have any issues with you sleeping in your vehicle overnight and just leaving and not causing a problem. I think that's the best thing. The camera's been crooked this whole time. Jeez. Ambulance is coming, but it's not like going anywhere. That's not going to the hospital or anything. It doesn't have its lights on or anything. But it reminds me of when I did a video. I can't remember. I think it was when I did the first time I did Jollibee video, and I went for a big bike ride. I happened to ride past a place that sold refurbished ambulances to towns and stuff that are, you know, don't have as much money to buy brand new ones. So they'll buy used ones from big cities that have a budget that can buy new ones, refurbish and make sure it's running good and everything, and then they sell it for much cheaper. And so after I did that bike ride, that when I left Jollibee, I went to the ambulance place and inquired and looked and was actually thinking about buying, before this thing, buying an ambulance, and it would have been pretty neat. I think it would have been pretty neat. And of course, all the questions will be, you know, how many people died in that vehicle? Is it haunted? And those kinds of things. That would be the weird part about it. So today is Wednesday, February the 21st. This month is zipping by real fast, especially with all this stuff. I should have turned left here. I could turn left to the next one. That's fine. And I'm pretty happy that I'm still under the 200 pounds. I would love to maintain this forever. As long as I'm under 200 pounds, I'm super happy. But again, I'd love to be under the 190 into the 180. 175 would be golden. The only way I think I could get there quickly is by doing a, you know, 7-day fast or something. So I might have to do a couple videos in Moose, maybe a camping video, maybe a stealth camp somewhere in the States. Those videos always seem to do really well. And again, do a compilation of videos, and then once I've done those videos, then I can go into a longer fast to try and drive my weight down and reset my set point. Your body has a set point. It's like a thermostat. When you're used to being 216 pounds, your body tries to keep you at that 216 pound thing, and that's the norm. That's where you're supposed to be. But you know, one of the ways to reset it, like you can lose weight, but again, as soon as you start eating normal foods, your body might want to try and get you right back up to that same weight, which is where you do not want to be. So one of the ways that I've been researching is by doing a, you know, 3 to 7 day fast, or do like a 36 to 48 hour fast every single week until you get your set point down to where your weight wants to be, and then kind of experiment with eating normal foods and things and see if it pushes your weight up. But yeah, I gotta join a gym, start building some muscle. That is one of the main things I really need to start to do, and keep walking and cycling. One of you guys mentioned, Ken, maybe you should stop doing very long bike rides, because again, it generates a very large calorie deficit, and then your body wants to binge eat. It gets really hungry because you're not possibly feeding back. Or make sure when you do your bike ride, let's say you burn 1,000 calories, when you get home, you know, for dinner, eat at least 1,000. Eat as many calories as your bike ride burned, and then your body might not be starving. Again, let me know in the comments below of your opinion on that kind of stuff. I really appreciate your feedback. All right, sorry for talking your ear off like that, but let's get Moose to the doctors here, get him fixed up, and then get him all prepped for the next big video. There's a perfect spot for me to park this big rig. So they said it's going to take about 6 hours tomorrow to fix Moose. So I'm dropping it off today, so I don't have to come here at 8 o'clock in the morning to drop it off. But they scheduled me in for tomorrow. Oh yeah, I'm going to go this way. Very tight turn. Somebody's parked their car right there. That's what happens when you have limited parking. So yeah, Carol's gonna pick me up at 12:15, and then we'll pick up the van tomorrow. Not the easiest thing to park. Let me show you. I'm just glad it's not longer than 22 feet. But that's the length of this vehicle. This thing also does have a backup camera, which is extremely helpful. There we go, like a glove. Just kidding. That was like a, what, 6-point turn? All right, wait for Carol, and then we have to go talk to our bookkeeper, get our 2023 books all organized and aligned. And that guy's got a flat tire. Anyway, so thanks for watching, guys. And again, I appreciate all your love and support on my channels. And we're gonna get all Moose up and running so that we can do more videos just for you guys. Talk to you later, bye.